Oh, I felt like we were at a rave. I figured I'd give it the appropriate light effects. And this is a selfie light, everybody, in case you're wondering. I was debating whether or not to use this, but I think the lighting's okay. I sort of have it on my reflection of my glasses, but you get the point.
You look wonderful.
It's an exciting introduction. Well, we want to bring the best possible audio and video to the podcast here. But hello, everybody, and welcome to Chamber Chat Live here on Facebook. My name is Bill Vitiello. I'm the Director of Institutional Relationships and Marketing with the Victory Bank. Still in my office here. I'm at a standing desk. I kind of have my arms, whatever here. Back, got my calendar behind me. So I'm trying the corner look that everybody's into. I'm not quite sure that I'm pulling it off, though. I feel like I maybe need to be over here a little bit, which then puts me kind of...
Yeah, we're losing you.
Anyway, we're losing you. But anyway, thank you guys so much for joining us today. Hope you can appreciate keeping it loose here on Chamber Chat. I have Eileen with me. Eileen, welcome. Good afternoon.
Hi, Bill. Good to see you again.
How's it? It's great to be seen. Thank you. How's it going for you today?
It's good. Very good. Awesome. Happy to be back to do From the President's Desk segment, part of our our shows. They're not daily, but every day that we do a show.
Oh my gosh, if they were daily.
We'd both be going crazy.
Yes.
Yes.
And our audience would probably tune out too if it was daily.
That is true. Very true.
I'm teasing. All right. So From the President's Desk, what do you want to chat about today?
So I'm going to be brief today, but however, Drew's blocking my... One of our new components to our show for season 7, as we launched on Monday, is that I am going to share a shout out, a chamber shout out from or on behalf of a chamber member. Today's shout out is going to Pottstown Area Industrial Development. I am wearing I Pick Pottstown swag, which is sponsored by Pottstown Area Industrial Development. They're large supporter of the chamber. They're one of our mission and vision partners. You saw their logo in the beginning. They also happen to share space with the chamber at 152 East High Street. So we do have a close relationship with them. I'm not going to say much else because you and I talked pretty extensively on Monday. So I shared a lot of what was going on. And I am happy today to have you welcome as well as introduce to our audience our newer members to the chamber team. So our new programs and member engagement director is your guest today. So I will let her go over all of the events that she has been working very diligently to schedule. But again, just wanted to pop on, as I will for every show, just say hello, provide any announcements. But today I also get to give a shout out to Paid and I Pick Pottstown.
Awesome. And you are representing there for sure. For those folks who aren't familiar with Paid, they're a wonderful organization helping area businesses. If you haven't checked them out, please check out their website. Just type in Paid Pottstown. You have Peggy Lee Clark there, who's the executive director. I hope that's the right title for Peggy Lee.
Yes.
I don't know. I feel like she does a lot. So that's a fitting title. But for those folks who are interested, similar to what Eileen is doing, wearing the I Pick Pottstown crew neck sweatshirt there, you can provide some other type of swag or a giveaway, whether it's a pen or maybe you have a selfie light or an AirPods case or something like that, that you want Eileen to show off during the Chamber Chat show. Please reach out. You can reach Eileen directly, or you can email podcast@TriCountyAreaChamber.com.
So just a little extra. Couple of additional things that just kind of help get that marketing word out there. Haley, our marketing communications director that you met on Monday, she's taking a screenshot while I'm on screen today. So we will do a special social media post on behalf of Pottstown Area Industrial Development as well, for them giving me some swag to have on today's show. And those items we want to use, as I mentioned on Monday, October's Chamber of Commerce month. So as we get those things and I use them on the show, we'd like to give them away as giveaways to chamber members for their engagement in some special ways. We'll be using that stuff as sort of small little gifts for the membership.
I love it.
So
cool. Well, thank you. Are you signing off from the President's?
I am signing off.
Signing off. Oh, we got a little bracelet jingle there too.
Yeah, sorry.
I like it. Oh, all good. All good. And Drew, I like the crawl that you put down bottom there.
Yes.
The iPic pot. Yeah, look at you. Dude, we are getting fancy. This has come a long way. All right. So without further ado, thank you, Eileen.
Great to see you. Thank you.
Be well. So without further ado, I'm going to bring on our next guest. Again, she's a new employee with the Tri-County Area Chamber of Commerce. For those who were at the in-person event, I believe it was the Boyertown Progress Dinner, probably had an opportunity to meet her. She was, it might have been even her first week with the Chamber, perhaps. But please help me welcome to the show. And I'm going to stare off over here because you have a long title here. So this is the Programs and Member Engagement Director for the Tri-County Area Chamber of Commerce. Please help me welcome Alice Funk. Alice, welcome to Chamber Chat Live.
Hi, Bill. How are you? And yes, that was I think it was my third day of the job, and I got to meet you and sit with you and your staff from Victory Bank. That was pretty awesome.
Yeah. We're not bad to eat with, right? I mean, we're okay. We don't stuff our faces too much.
No, you were very welcoming. Okay. You asked me some really cool questions, which I'm expecting more here today.
I don't know. Sometimes I just wing it, Alice, to be honest with you, just having a conversation. But we can't welcome you enough to the Chamber. I think you understand what this community is all about, what the membership is all about. But for those who haven't had an opportunity to meet you yet, can you please tell us a little bit about yourself, what kind of experience you have, and we'll take it wherever we want to take it here.
Sure. All right. Well, I'll give you a little background. I am originally from New Jersey. We were transferred to New Hampshire for about 8.5 years. And then 4 years ago, we were transferred back to Pennsylvania. So I was working with a insurance professionals group, membership based out of New Jersey, and working remotely and traveling back and forth to New Jersey for their events, and said, oh, it's time to find something here. And a little side note, I used to work for the Chamber of Commerce in Keene, New Hampshire. So when I saw the Chamber of Commerce was looking for someone, I said, oh, I would love to work and get to know the community better just by working with them. So, and very funny, years ago, growing up, we always came to Pottstown because my aunt and uncle lived here. So we would always travel from New Jersey to Douglasville for one aunt and uncle, and then to Pottstown for our other aunt and uncle. And my grandmother lived in Selinsgrove. So we were always back to Pennsylvania for different family events. So it felt kind of like moving back home, if you say, when we were transferred here. But like I said, I did work at a insurance professionals group. They were an advocacy and networking group, which was really fun. But like I said, after a while, I said, it's time to find something more local and get to really know my community. So with that, not sure what else I can tell you. Just happy to be promoting and working and setting up lots of events to come up.
How about it? And we're going to talk about that in just a few moments, because I know you have some things. I mean, look, you wouldn't be doing your job if you didn't have some announcements or some events to talk about, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So tell me. So I know you said you used to work for the Chamber up north, and then you kind of saw this role.
Yep. I think we're losing you there.
Yeah. Are we okay? Yeah, I think we might be on a little bit of a delay here, possibly, but
that's okay. That's okay.
Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, I mean, technology is great until it breaks, then it's not so great. Right.
We want to look like we're really smooth.
Right.
There's always that,
so tell me,
that mishap.
Yeah. So tell me what interested you most about the role here at the Chamber.
So I have been working in communications for years. I worked for a water company, a drug and alcohol rehab. I've worked, my dad, shout out to mom and dad in Florida. My father owned a Dunkin' Donuts growing up, so I know that sole proprietor piece of it. And having worked in the Chamber of Commerce in New Hampshire, I got the idea of how it is for each business owner and what they need to do and how to get the word out to their community. So with that, working for the chamber just seemed like a natural fit because I've had all these different experiences. I actually met my husband at a food cooperative that we worked for. He's still in the food industry, and I'm always bouncing ideas off of him. If you had to send somebody to a membership program, what would you do? So,
right.
So it is a really a good fit that I've had so many different background jobs in my career, so that I can bring that forward to this position.
Yeah, I love it. Awesome. So when you're not working, what do you like to do? Do you have any hobbies, recreation? Oh, I see you're smiling.
I do. So I have a side scrapbooking business. So on weekends, I go out and I plan and organize events for scrapbookers. I do weekend events, day events. I just did one this past weekend, and I also will go to scrapbooking events and have a vendor booth because I sell my stuff. But I absolutely love it. I do it with Creative Memories. That's usually my booth and my products. But I have followers all over now from moving around. I still go back to New Hampshire, which I'm going to do later in October for a weekend event. And it's really fun. I love to create. I love to share my ideas. We call it scraplifting ideas. So if I find an idea, I'd love to share it. I usually do little videos on my Facebook page for it, and just to show people. I've done some virtual events with them as well, just to kind of, as I said, share the ideas and help people preserve their photos, because that's the main thing. My kids love looking at our scrapbooks, and if I can't remember when we went somewhere, I can pull out scrapbook and say, "Oh, here it is." It's our recording of our life. So,
right. I love it, and the Pottstown community I know is very art centric. So I'm sure there's a lot of folks around here that would appreciate what you're doing. I know you and I should maybe do a collaboration, with some of my photography.
Yes.
And I actually might even need to dig into the archives. I think I might have some scrap books that have not been used. So maybe we can do a trade.
Oh,
maybe
there you
trade
go.
some scrapbooks for some old cameras,
yes.
maybe.
Yes, I do have some old cameras. They're in the house. I need to write down what they are so I can send that to you.
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, looking forward to it. So I think that's wonderful. I think everybody needs an outlet, for the business owners out there specifically. Again, I mentioned it as soon as I mentioned a hobby or a recreation. Alice she just started smiling, and I think everybody should have some sort of outlet. If you're a business owner or a member of the community, it doesn't have to be scrapbooking, doesn't have to be photography, but something that fulfills you. Yeah, Drew, Bill's scrapbooking, VTLO, that's me. But something that fulfills you outside of what you normally do. I think it's incredibly important to have that balance in life. So Alice,
it's a fun outlet.
Yeah. Did you want to tell us about some events that we have coming up?
I do. So LeaderCast is next week. That is we've actually made this a virtual event. It is leadership development training. It's a conference that we are now going to send you the link to watch. You will get so much out of it. I had the opportunity to watch it in advance and was blown away by the speakers and what the takeaways that I got. So that is actually next October 6th. There's still a chance to sign up. So if you can sign up between now and Friday, we get your name on the. Okay, I think I'm back. So anyway, you will get the virtual link. Once you register, the link will come the day before, and then you have 3 days to watch the conference. So you don't have to sit and watch it all at once. You can watch it at your leisure. October is actually Local Chamber of Commerce Month, and we just set up 4 events to celebrate our local Chamber of Commerce. We are
Alice, let me just interrupt you there for a second. I apologize. We are having some technical difficulties, but I'll go back to the LeaderCast. So the LeaderCast is going to be on October 6th. And I was just speaking with Stephanie Frederick, who's one of our personal bankers here at the bank, and she's actually going through the TriCounty leadership program. And I said to her, I said, I had no idea that you were going through this. And she said, yes. And I said, well, tell me what you've been doing. So we were going back and forth, and she said, oh, yeah. She goes, and I think in the upcoming weeks, I have LeaderCast or whatever it is. So I'm like, oh, I'm excited for you. That's awesome. So so I know LeaderCast is fairly well attended and would encourage you to register. So, oh, see, we got Alice back here. Alice, you back?
Yes.
Okay, we got you. At least we got your audio. Yeah,
so
that's good.
Let's see. After LeaderCast, we have some events planned for. Is it working?
Keep going with the audio.
Screen.
Go ahead.
Okay. So am I good to keep going? So we have 4 events in October planned to celebrate local Chamber of Commerce Month. YTCACC is to learn about your benefits. It's going to be a virtual program on October 5th. We have a networking luncheon for a limited amount of people. So first come, first serve, jump in on that one. Again, these are all on our website. So please jump in and register for them. But the networking luncheon will be on October 13th in Gilbertsville. And then we have another virtual networking group going to meet, and we're going to do 6 degrees of separation. So we're going to figure out what everybody's got in common, and it's a great way to network and really get to know each other. That will be October 21st. And then we have a networking breakfast in-person event on October 28th. So we're very excited about this. And then November is our big event coming up, is our Reach conference, which is a half-day women's conference. And we are super excited. We've got 3 really great speakers for it. We've got a swag bag in the works. And so that will provide lunch. And so definitely check those out on our website.
So a lot's keeping you busy right now, that's for sure.
Yes. I feel like my head is spinning for each of this event, that event.
That's okay in a good way though, right?
Oh yeah, so, it's nice to be busy.
So Alice mentioned the website several times there. So I would encourage folks to go on the website. As soon as you log in there, you see a splash screen that has some of the events listed. So easy to navigate. If you haven't seen, the Chamber upgraded their website, I believe it was in the last several months. So you want to make sure you visit the website, even take the opportunity to update your information in there. So you make sure you and the folks who are associated with the Chamber get all that communication, because one person may see it and then I forgot to mention it or whatever. But if 3 or 4 people will see it in your organization, all the better.
Right. Oh, absolutely. Share the news, because we've got news coming out left and right.
Right. All right. Alice, is there anything else that you would like to share with us today?
No, that's it. Just I really am excited to be here and happy to have the chance to talk to you, Bill. So you made my day.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And I hope folks would take an opportunity to reach out and introduce themselves to you, because when we had dinner, you were very welcoming, and I really enjoyed the conversation, sincerely. So thank you and welcome.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. All right, everybody, that's going to wrap up this episode of Chamber Chat Live here with the Tri-County Area Chamber of Commerce. My name is Bill Vitiello. I'm the Director of Institutional Relationships and Marketing from the Victory Bank in Limerick. And until we connect again, all my best. Bye for now. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. New episodes every Monday and Wednesday at 1 p.m.